Thank you for being here. I offer my comments today in gratitude for the land we're standing on, gratitude for the organizers of this event, and for the activists, to generations of women, of trans women, of black women, of migrant women, of disabled women, of indigenous women, of unpopular women, of women of all colors, religions, and backgrounds, for people who stand up for what is right, for the women who have raised us, for the women who have run for office, for service women, for our male allies, and for all of you here today who know that the right... We're too close? Who know...
Oh, all right.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Secretary of State Nellie Gorbea for having her staff come down and provide us with this amazing sound system. And thank you to the Secretary of State for elevating our voices. Thank you.
Women brought the power.
The women brought the power.
And thank you for all of you here today, and for all of you who held up the megaphone and the microphone. That was amazing. Who know that the right thing to do is to trust women, to believe women, to support women, and to elect women. The United Nations developed a roadmap in 2015 called the Sustainable Development Goals. If you've listened to me on the floor of the House, I mentioned that in there frequently. The roadmap was adopted by all of the UN member states in 2015 and set out 17 goals to be reached by 2020 to support sustainable development. Goal number 5 is achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Let me say that again. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. In order to do that, we must trust women, believe women, support women, and elect women. I'm asking you today to take a step back and understand that a mic stand is an excellent idea. Wow. Thank you. All right. I'm asking you today to take a step back and understand that we need to make sure we're ready to do these 4 things. I ask you because we're not well practiced at these 4 critical tasks, but we need to be. Ask yourself, are you ever in a space where a woman is being silenced? Are you ever in a space where you see a woman disrespected? Are you ever in a space where a woman is being doubted? Where her account of her experience is being dismissed or discounted? Are you ever in a space where you're hearing the words, a woman can't be elected president? I know you are, because I find myself in those spaces too. And though it's challenging to speak out, we must. This is where we start to take the actions to achieve gender equality. In order to be ready and not find ourselves after the fact wishing we'd done something or said something, we prepare. We can find ourselves after the fact knowing that we stood up for women, that we showed that we trust women, that we believe them, we support them, and that we will elect them to all levels of government. To be ready to stand up and speak up, I ask you to do a few things. First, observe. Be observant about gender inequality around you. I ask you to do this not in an effort for you to judge yourself, but so that you can start to see clearly how common this is. Schools, restaurants, your workplace, there will be instances where you see it clearly once you start observing. Second, learn. Make an effort to learn about women's history in our state. Learn more about what's happening for the women where you are. Our history classes taught us about history through the lens of white men, which left out very important her stories. For example, this month we celebrate the 100th anniversary of Rhode Island ratifying the 19th Amendment to the Constitution so women could legally vote. If you didn't know about it, or want to learn more about it, follow the Secretary of State's campaign, Shall Not Be Denied, to learn more. There's a lot of great information. The 19th Amendment ratification was only the start. It took years for all of us to get the right to vote. Learn about what's happening right now in our state. For example, in Rhode Island, the majority of people who take care of our elderly, take care of our children, and take care of our family members with developmental disabilities are all women. And it just so happens that an overwhelming number of those individuals don't earn a living wage. Every year they hope and they advocate that some compassion will come from the people who legislate in this building so that they can make $1 or $2 more an hour. That's blatant gender inequality. We need to know what's happening so we can raise our voices and make a difference. Third, build community. Connect with others who share your values. Connecting is not only fabulous self-care, it's the best way to tap into the collective energy and move this work forward. Not sure how? You can do anything to get started building your community. Support women-owned businesses. Buy art from women artists. Organize groups of women who share your interests. Go to events like this, although warmer, where women are speaking. Reach out to organizations that work in the areas you care about. Serve on boards. Show up for their events. Donate to them, no matter what. Engage. And fourth, you've heard this already, but I'm going to tell you again. Vote in every election. It's true that if every woman voted, we could change this country and this state in a single election to become a place that values women and girls. So let me recap for you. Observe what's happening to women. Learn about women's history and women's issues. Build community and vote. This is how we get ready to trust women, believe women, support women, and elect women.